Tap in, tap in. What up, y'all? Wisdom Wednesday episode, live number 11. I think today we're going to talk about cycles. That's going to be the topic today. See, we wait for the fellas to tap in. You this should be a good conversations. Good conversation. I'm not gonna go too much into it without the fellas. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Turn it off. How's everybody day going? What's up? Check out Root America. know, boom, out of Chicago, out of Inglewood, Chicago. Check them out. Root America. Look, Captain Dude, if you can see, can you see? Root America. Boom. Check them out on Facebook. Check them out on Instagram. They make a lot of dope product. This is like their season 1 version hoodie. They like on season 3. They got so many different styles, and it's dope to see how they expand the styles and the characters, and so forth. But let's see where my guys at. Let's see where my guys at. Let's see. What up? What up? What up? Yeah, I wish there was a different way to start these videos where everybody kind of could log in at the same time without the invite. Let's see who we got. Swipe left to reveal comments. Yeah, we're gonna talk about breaking cycles today. I think we're gonna try to do something different. We might even try to invite somebody from the audience up. Try to get y'all to interact with us. Should be a really good conversation. Let's see who we got checking in. Say what's up. Oh, Cuzzo, all the way in Cali. What up? How you doing today? Carmelo Brown, what up? Yeah, let's see. Who else we got? James Knowledge, what up, bruh? We're gonna talk about breaking cycles. I'm waiting for my guys to tap in. I don't know where they at, if they on the stream or not. They're showing 4 people, but I only see 2. Let's see. It's 5. So what up? How's everybody feeling? Drop in the chat. Say what's up. Let me know you out there. Is there any type of cycles you're looking to break, or any type of cycle? When we say cycles, what do you think of first off? Not to influence the conversation or anything. What do you think of? Guy Ray Sean, what up, bruh? I don't know where my guys are. I don't know why they ain't tapped in yet. Boom, boom, boom. I need to get offline and go see where they at. See Corey. Corey usually here. I don't know where Corey at. There go Corey. I saw Brian. Let's see.
What up, bro?
Bruh.
What's the deal with you, man?
Not much. Hold on. Let me Stir. All right.
What's up, Weedy? Hood Boss, Rayshawn Richardson, the Hood Boss,
Juice,
man. 4-1. What's up with it, baby?
juice.
We still the same, but we still trying to change things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real. We got to watch out for what the seeds we dropping. The seed. I always say this, bro. Like all the seeds that we planted back then is the
Mm-hmm.
ones that our kids are picking up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I always say that. You know what I mean? Because even though like back then the way the game was structured for us and the things we was dealing with and how we was trying to get through what we was going through, we was all just trying to survive, bro. We was all just trying to make a way for ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We want all that stuff. But you know, now the generation that we dealing with now is suffering for some of the stuff that we created. And that's just being real, admitting it as men. You know what I'm saying? They suffering for some things we created, and I think because we stopped governing, bro. Like all of us OGs stopped governing, and we start like really on the cool. The generation, our parents was the ones. The generation that I came in, and your generation you came in, our parents was the ones that just said they do. We done. These kids is out of control. We not doing nothing else. When they stopped, that's what we followed. Like, well, shit, they don't care, so why should we? If they would have kept governing like the generations before them, it would have helped a lot of the stuff that's going on right now in our communities and in the streets and stuff like that. I'm not saying we can change the world, but it would have helped a lot of things, bro.
Yeah.
That's just real, bro.
But it's a hard thing because I look at it as a natural progression, you know, and sometimes that natural progression is we, we picture it to look like. So, for example, the teams are out of control today. The
Right.
kids are out of control today because we're their parents. But part
Yeah.
of the reasons they're out of control is because I know we got whoopings with switches and
Yeah. Right.
brooms and pots and all that stuff.
Stitch cord and shit.
Yeah. And we used to get them whoopings so much, at least I did, you know, I'm never
Yeah.
gonna kids. I ain't gonna whoop my kids. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
boom. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
you know. And
Yeah.
just those us wanting to change the things we felt were us just whatever we felt we could change better or we didn't like, we did as parents.
Right.
When that
Right.
like sparing the
Right.
right need that.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because so many of us neglected that part.
Well, Ray Sean said, not to cut you off, Ray Sean said repetitive actions are cycles. That's real talk, bro.
And that's
That's real talk. You know what I'm saying?
I used
And I know, yeah, he know. I know my dude know, bro. Like we was in the dirt for real. We was like in the mud, like so. But like, yeah, I mean, it's just it got to be a point. Like the same way this young generation look up to the killers and look up. They can look up the same if they'll follow a OG out here that's a killer that they know is a killer and that's a real hard head. And now I want to be like that. They'll follow that same OG to do the right thing too. You know what I'm saying? And when we go back to like what you were saying, whoopings and stuff like that, that's real, bro. Because if you think about it, like, yeah, now I'm to the point in my life where I feel like, dang, like there's some truth in, nah, I ain't gonna whoop my kids. But there's also a balance too. And the reason I say that is because we don't want to get lazy to the point where we whooping them, but we not teaching them. You know what I'm saying? And so we still gotta have that balance. Like, where I'm gonna get to you today. I might yoke you up, young nigga, cause you're not gonna keep going outside doing this, and then police out here shooting young black men. I'm gonna yoke your ass up today. I might have to do that today, but tomorrow I need to talk to you, and the day after that I need to talk to you. You know what I'm saying?
talk.
It's about so instead of being like, you know, when we grew up, we got talked at, not talked to.
Yeah.
So that's what we got to change. We got to change that we start talking to our kids instead of just at our kids. Do as I say, not as I know. We can't do that. We got to lead by example, and we got to help them by teaching them too, bro, and giving them an understanding, allowing their minds to be open enough to speak to us and stop being so offensive about what they saying because they have their own mind. What the fuck you just say to me? No. Now, why do you feel like that, son? Or why do you feel like that, daughter? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let you just completely disrespect me, but at the same time, I have to at least be open enough to let your mind tell me what's on your mind. I gotta be open to your mind and your thoughts too, if I want you to grow and to be a better person and to be your own person. You see where I'm going with that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's such a thin line too, because man, you want them to express themselves,
Right.
you know, but you also do have to keep that boundary of parenting and friends.
Right.
And
Right.
then you
Right.
also have to know you're not going to do everything perfect. And
Right.
I remember the day I discovered my parents, they didn't know they didn't know as much as I thought they were, and they were just trying to do the best that they can.
Right. What's up, Mary Cummings? Right.
Mary, yeah. So just understanding it, even as parents, we're just trying to figure it out, even as a cycle. I mean, as
Yeah.
a generation.
Yeah.
So know the true outcome until it's really kind of too late per se.
Right. Right. I get that. I get that. And I think, like, you know what I'm saying, like you said, that was a real point that you made there too, man, that we're not gonna be perfect, and we have to let our kids understand the boundary lines of being friendship and parenting too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I might love you in a whole different way than somebody else that just on the outside gonna love you. And the way I love you might be a little more harsh and hard, but it's gonna be in a way that's gonna get you ready for this world, because the world not gonna show no love, bro. They not
What?
gonna show no love if you're not ready. So my thing is this: as a parent, bro, I feel like I said, I feel like it's okay for the child to have their own mind and things like that. But it's certain things that we have to step in and we have to mold them on. If we have to reshape certain things for them, like, okay, you might see it in this vision, but let me throw this on top of it and take that off and add this and then put a little this here, put a little this there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna add a certain seasoning to it that's gonna make your thoughts work for you better, and it's gonna give you more progression than just thinking in a silly way. You know what I'm saying?
This is a easy, fun type of conversation for us to have because we could look back.
Mm-hmm.
The trick is how to get the teenagers and young people to understand why they're going through it, so the foundation could be a little more solid. You know,
Right, right,
that's
right.
the, that's that's the part we all haven't really figured out.
Mm-hmm. Like Ray Sean, like Ray Sean Richardson said, you know, my dude hood boss, he said it's cycles, bro.
Yeah.
It's cycles. It's gonna always come full circle. So that's why I say, like, even though, let's just say we got a whole field of crops that we planted, and we planted a whole bunch of crops for a season, and those crops were bad. We got to take all them bad crops out of them, get rid of them, and plant new seeds, bro. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? We got to plant new seeds so the right crops can grow.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I think that's the process that OG should be at right now. Okay, yeah, I feel like it should be a portion of our duty, bro, to change some of those things, because we the ones who messed it up. We the
That's,
ones who planted the bad crops. So why can't we go help pick the crops out? You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that takes a lot of accountability too. It takes a lot of patience too.
Right,
That's
right.
that's one thing I'm excited about having the teen center now.
Yeah, I
On this,
love that, bro. I love that.
we're going to bring back the teen summits when we have the panels from the
Yeah,
people in the community from all walks. And
right,
what's important about that is because we can have people from the community from all walks, not a
right,
corporate structure that's not here. That doesn't,
right,
they have good intentions, but not necessarily built to cater to our community.
right,
So,
right,
and
right. Yeah.
So that's part of breaking the cycle. And then like my guy Juice, I just went to my guy Sean. And
Right.
remember the night, and I was talking about we got to make a new cool.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
when I could
Yeah.
see my guy Ray Sean,
Yeah.
the Flamingo Miami themed barbershop, bro.
Yeah.
It's colors, everything
Yeah.
vibrant, but more importantly, the kids get to see
Yeah.
somebody from their community, somebody that wasn't an angel,
Yeah.
still get to run a
Yeah.
business and
Yeah.
build.
Yeah.
You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
Right.
that cycle's being broke by words that are spoken.
Mhm.
When
Right.
I love walking around with my crown
Yeah.
consciousness,
You
because
got it on, baby. Yeah.
like what people don't really understand about these brands
Yeah.
is they're like rappers with chains or businessmen with ties, right?
Yeah. Right.
All the common denominators, they're all conversation starters.
Right. Boom.
When you see a
Boom.
businessman, he wear a tie.
That's
And when
right.
you see that tie, what do you do? You
Yeah.
know, when
Yeah.
the rapper, when he got the diamond chain on,
Mm-hmm.
they see that. What do you do? Same
Right.
with your brand.
Yeah.
So
You're gonna
the
follow suit.
conversation,
You're gonna follow suit.
yeah.
Right.
And when I get to say, like, people don't talk about this in business, but a key part to marketing is not me saying BGOP is the best brand, because that's my brand.
Right.
But when
Right.
somebody else says it, it carries
Yeah.
weight.
More
So
weight.
to tell,
Right. Right.
hey, this is my friend, this is my homeboy, and this is what
Yeah.
he's about as a person and
Yeah.
what he's trying to communicate with this.
Right. Right.
You know, now they get to not necessarily buy into you, but buy into the brand and the concept.
Right.
But
Right.
to see somebody from the community not only doing it, somebody from the community supporting it,
Right. Right.
it just, bruh, it's you.
Hey, that's impact, bro. But like,
You know,
one thing I realized too, Van, is that like the biggest inspiration you can have on a person is by inspiring them without even saying anything.
mm-hmm.
And that goes to like you walking around with your BGOP. You know what I'm saying? Like I had it on like a couple of weeks ago. I went to work. I had the BGOP on.
Mm-hmm.
I had on my boots. You know what I'm saying? Like they like, you got that's your own shoes, Miss Corey. Where you get that shirt from? I said that's my homeboy brand.
Mm-hmm.
They like, oh, Miss Corey got his own shoes. He got a who? I like that shirt right there at BGOP. Like, you know what I'm saying? They tapping into it, but it's inspiring them, and they like, man, and they telling other people, look at this. You know what I'm saying? So the inspiration that's coming from that, not saying anything at all, that's even more powerful too, bro. Like they seeing what you're doing with BGOP. They seeing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you might not be able to fly and hang in the air for 20, 30 seconds like Michael Jordan,
Right.
but you can do.
Right,
You feel
right,
me?
yeah, yeah,
You might not have it like Diddy or Tommy Hilfiger, but you can
yeah.
have a brand.
You feel what I'm saying? You can do it. You can. That's the inspiration, and I love that. Carlos Juice, what's up? Monty Garcia, what's up? Long time, long time. But you know what I'm saying? And that's just where I feel like where we gotta be with it, where we gotta go with it, man. Because like I said, coming up, bro, like I didn't the things that I see now, I didn't see it. And I know I'm not where I wanna be,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not where I was at. And I still the inspiration that man, they used to talk, man, stop preaching. They used to tell me all the time, quit preaching, man. You always preaching, you always but I always seen a bigger picture, bro. I always had a vision. I didn't understand why I had the vision or why I felt the way I felt about some things I thought about, but I always knew it was something bigger. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know it would lead me to where I'm at today. You know what I'm saying? Look at the conversations we having. This is the normalized conversation for me and you. You know what I'm saying? So just inspiring other people, inspiring the youth and having the concept and the mind state that we have right now is great. That's why I wrote the book. That's why I
No
wrote the
need.
book, bro, because it ain't even nigga, I don't got to be Stephen King or nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I ain't tripping on that, bro. My thing is, bro, it's the inspiration of it. How can we think differently, dog? How can we use our crown consciousness to open up and have these type of conversations that we're having right now, other than just bullshit conversations about how many points somebody scored last week on the game? How is that going to elevate the people? How is that going to elevate you? How is that going to change what we got going on around us? We can't change the world, but we can inspire that. What is that? We can spark that flame,
Yeah.
nigga. We can spark that flame, though. What's up with it, Michael?
What up?
Man, we got to get him in here, bro.
What up,
We got to get him in here.
What up, Mon?
He waiting on you to resend.
Um,
Tap him in. Tap him
that's
in.
what he said. What up, Money? What up, Erica? Juice. This is the week. Shay Davis. What up?
Money,
I
I see
down
you.
week, Juice. I don't see Mike on there. Mike, I'll wait for
Yeah,
Mike.
he said he's just watching, but he wants you to go and tag him in. I see you. What's up? What's up? I see you, Monica. Always striving to be better. That's right. We got to, baby. We got to.
So even going back to what you're saying, right? We always have to remember we're still young in the movement we're making. So it's about
Right.
so
Right.
again, this freedom to create our own. The guys like Juice that are out helping these kids with their basketball career.
Right. Shout out, Juice.
You know what I'm saying? So with those guys, with guys like that in the community, they're dealing with these kids, but they're also planning in these kids' mind when these kids get older that they go back and do the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they've seen somebody from our community doing it.
Repeated cycle. Repeated cycle.
But we have to see what it looks like first. We have to see what's possible. So, for example, Obama.
Right.
The reason why Obama is big to me in our culture, because I grew up as one of those kids in elementary school that wanted to be a president, but I really didn't think it was possible, if that made sense.
Right.
So now, because Obama did it, the kids that are in my position, they could literally say and feel because they seen it done.
Right.
You know, and whether we reach our level of success, we see for ourselves mentally.
Right.
Kids, what's possible. You know, and that to me, that's the big thing.
Right.
The mindset is already changing, but we don't go from a seed to a tree in one generation.
You're right. But see, that's why I always say, man, you know, like sometimes the seeds that we plant, man, we might plant the seed, but we might not get to see the tree grow. It might be the generation after us that's gonna see the tree grow. But what are we doing? Are we at least plowing the fields? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like when you like when you said earlier, you said you didn't see yourself, like you couldn't see yourself being like a president, or you didn't think it was possible. That's a cycle of fear. That's a cycle of fear that was put into us back and bred in our people and in our DNA from slavery to now. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this, man. Some people, it's enough to even come up and do what we doing right now, have this type of conversation we having right now. This is a brave moment for some people. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't like to speak and express themselves in this type of way, but we don't know who we might be helping. We don't know who we might be inspiring. That's why I say it's a beautiful thing that we can have these type of conversations, man. Leading by example, Erica Petty said. You're right.
Hey, y'all, like, okay, Mike, he's gonna just get the wisdom today. But on an earlier, while I was waiting for y'all, I said we're gonna try something different because we want y'all to interact too. You know, you can type what you're saying in the comments, but hit me and I add you. I add you to the conversation. And
jump in. Y'all want to jump in? Jump in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just feel like also what Moni said, been learning to do it, afraid of stepping out on faith. Hey, Moni,
Yeah.
peep this, right? On the inside of the Be Great on Purpose, uh, they have a logo. I'm sorry, they have a tagline. And that tagline is, you don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great.
There you
So,
go.
yeah, step out on
Go.
faith and patience. And like,
Go.
I don't know if you know what I do, but hit me in the inbox and I'd be more than happy to help you take some steps to get you moving.
Right.
I don't mean to hit you with a Bible verse, but one of the things God said in Joshua 1:6-9 is be courageous, right? It's the commandment, be courageous. And what I like to tell people about courage, courage is the root word of courageous, but have you ever seen somebody get in a fight, close their eyes, and just do the windmill? You know, they be scared, so they close their eyes and just be windmilling. That's courageous. Any action taken out of fear, courage,
Right.
right? So don't
Right.
let the fear paralyze you. Don't let the fear keep you still. Move
Right.
in faith. You
Yeah.
might swing and hit something.
Yeah. Exactly.
You
Exactly.
know, but
You know what I'm saying?
even going back to what you were saying, so when we're talking about that tree, right, and we're talking about faith, right, and
Right.
the different seeds grow different things. Like when we talk about a palm tree, if
Right.
you don't know that seed is going to grow down first
Yeah.
before it starts to grow up, you're going to be
Mhm.
making progress with your seed, and because nothing is showing on the surface, you're going to give up and turn away, not thinking. So like
Right.
we're having these conversations,
Mhm.
still growing the seed. And
Right.
then like I'm gonna take this time to shout out Regis, the Urban Power Connection team,
Right.
Auto Wave, Mike,
Shout
Jerry,
out. Shout
because
out.
them once Breon Price,
Breon. Yeah.
us,
Breon.
James
Yeah.
Powell,
Shout out to Breon.
you
Yeah.
the things that's happening in Killeen right now,
Mhm.
when it comes out and it's going to be something different. It's
Right.
going to make the city feel different, right?
Right.
In these cities
Right.
we're talking about, we're going to reach a landmark of that growth, not necessarily
Mhm.
saying it's going to break the surface.
Yeah.
But you're going to see the kids start having different conversations. You're going to
Right.
see the adults start having different conversations.
Right.
You're going
Right.
to see people start at, why all these purple doors in Killeen and all that stuff,
Mhm. Right. Right.
to a national conversation. But then,
Mhm.
like my friend Howard Smith used to say, when the tide rises, so does all the boats, right?
Yeah.
So we're at a stage where, as an intellectual, we have a lot of people doing research and making
Right.
progress
Mhm.
on how
Mhm.
to do some major things in the right way, from starting clothing brands, taking them to the market, from speaking to
Right.
uh, wholesaling to
Mhm.
property management. Shout out to
Mhm.
Don, so
Yeah. That's dope, man. That's dope, man. Because I feel like this too, man. I always felt like this. I feel like, really, to be honest with you, man, like, the city of Killeen is really slept on. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to talent, when it comes to innovators, when it comes to elevators, when it comes to people that's really like trying to motivate and trying to, do something on a broad spectrum. You know what I mean? But I feel like that's all because of the connection. You know what I'm saying? Now people starting to link the chain together. When it was like you got two rivers of water flowing, right?
mhm.
Each river of water is flowing. One is flowing this way, one flowing that way. And now that the rivers of water are coming together as one river, now everything gonna get broader. You see what I'm saying? And that's all really it took. And it ain't no competition. It ain't no. Now it's like we gonna ride together. As long as we can have that type of mind state. See, let me say this real quick. That's why I feel like the H-Town movement, that H-Town, like, that H-Town mentality, that's why I feel like it's everywhere. That H-Town mentality is everywhere, bro, all around the world. That H-Town, the way they move, the way they ride for each other, the way they come together as a city, that H-Town, that seed of
Just
H-Town is
learning.
planted in every city, every town, everywhere you go. That seed of H-Town is there. And the reason why is
H-Town
because that
is learning.
togetherness, that
H-Town is just
togetherness
learning.
is what?
H-Town is just learning. They're just
Yeah.
learning that.
Yeah.
They fumbled the bag. They fumbled it so much. Pimp C came out and said, "Man, get off that
Get
crumb
off
shit
that
when we got a spread."
cruise shit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Remember, we had it before Atlanta, but we fumbled it with DJ Screw and Swisher
Mm-hmm.
North
Yeah.
Houston.
But you Yeah,
So
but
we
you
fumbled
see
a
how
lot
they
of
came
money that
together? You see how they merged though? And how it changed when they finally did?
now, yeah, but you
Now
know
it's
what?
our
Saw
turn.
Atlanta,
Now it's our turn.
saw Atlanta doing it
Yeah.
because we had the whole Texas on lock, except for the major city in Texas was divided.
Right.
So that like Atlanta came in all together. We're supposed to been on this from
Yeah.
school, you know, but we're just learning too. And
Yeah.
that's part of the process. Learning
Right.
is part of the
Right.
process.
Right.
But
Right.
even like going back to Colleen, right? So remember, there's stages to growth of a city, right?
Right.
So Colleen was once community, maybe even a neighborhood.
Right.
Then it went to a community.
Right.
You know, then we went to a town.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're somewhere stuck in between, transitioning from a small town to a major
City.
I'm sorry, from a small town from a town to a small city.
Small city,
You
yeah.
know, even as a city, we're learning how to structure in that area.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but also more opportunity is coming, which is allowing us to move too.
Yeah. Them jobs being created that's gonna put a dent in a lot of stuff too though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah, that's like a real big issue there because anywhere else you go, like you got to go out of town to really get a good job or really, be able to just have affordable, you know what I mean? Like to make things affordable for you here. Like I feel like that's a big thing too. Like you said, creating them jobs, man. Because when you create these things, like you coming up with the teen center, we doing things like that's a job. That's creating a job for somebody, bro.
oh
You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
a lot of
Anything Breon them doing, anything Mike them doing, anything that's creating jobs, bro. You know what I'm saying? And now the thriving gonna be a little bit better, bro. You know what I'm
you know,
saying?
I know even from like my little budgets and programs and stuff like that, right? The way I have the teen centers should bring in at least 40 to 60 jobs, you know.
Right, right.
So
That's
just
dope.
trying to position it that way.
Right.
And what was I about to say to you? It's something about the cycles as well. Man, all right, it'll come back.
What's up, Ricky, man? What's up, Ricky? Yeah, man, it'll come back when it's supposed to, but I think it's a dope thing that we even be able to have these type of conversations, man, because it's so to some people that this is so outdated. You know what I'm saying? But really, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
This is supposed to be the most relevant thing that's going on right now, and I think it's great that we constantly do this. So every time we take our time out, every Wednesday we doing this, we talk about this. More people tuning in, which is cool, man, because this is more ears and this is more understanding that we giving to our people. Now they can go and tell somebody about it. They can go talk to somebody about the same thing. We starting a whole little wave pattern.
Even
That cycle is coming back full circle now. You know what
even
I'm saying?
creating a platform to build something together. You know,
Mhm.
I'm not sure if we talk about it enough
Right.
on this show about entrepreneurship and how we're looking for partners and people to help build and fill positions and stuff like that. Eric Erica says, so right now, this is just a conversation. Are you guys organizing events and trying to reach the youth? Um, so Erica, as for me, it's a lot going on with the group in, but to go into what you're saying, I had I had a teen center, you know, and we just got the location and everything. We're trying to get the floors, get the paint, get the walls and stuff redone. So open by the time schools, I'll be open for summer, building around just finding the people that have and go get the money that's available to turn these into salaries first, you know.
Right,
So we
right.
have to necessarily wait for funding versus using our community resources to start kids. So we're working on schedules, getting the building up to date, getting the floor put down and everything. So these are not just conversations, but they are just conversations. And
Yeah,
the
yeah.
conversations we're hoping just to spark innovative conversations with the community,
Right.
relationships within the community, finding ways we could get with more like-minded individuals to spend the time to accomplish the things we can in this window, you know.
And the thing, yeah, another thing too, Erica, what we on right now, we working on, mending together, like whoever gonna be a part of these type of movements too. We coming together with the like-minded people, the right-minded people, and we trying to, mend together who gonna be a part of it, what we gonna do, and things of that nature. Like I work with troubled teens right now. I work with kids that's suicidal, with kids that been through a lot of trauma. So like I deal with that on a daily basis already. So, but like right now, what we really just want to do is inspire, because sometimes your work is your voice. And that's why I realize right now, sometimes your work is your voice. And you got some people out there like hitting the ground running,
Mhm.
they touching the pavement with their feet. But then you got some people that's inspiring with their voice, or inspiring with some of the moves they making too. So sometimes inspiration ain't always got to be like hitting the pavement. Sometimes inspiration could be just getting their ears to open up and listen to understand what direction they really need to be going.
Juice,
Carlos, what do you say? What Carlos say?
Juice, congratulations, bro. That's huge. Now, man,
Oh,
I missed that last game. I didn't have my truck, but Juice,
okay.
like at your convenience, no matter how late, no matter what time it is, inbox me and let's set up that sit down. Like I know I keep saying it, but I'm gonna make myself available on your time. You know, whenever you free, let me know, and I'm gonna pull up, and we're gonna have that conversation that's been needed to have, because it's time. You know,
Dialogue about putting things in order. Yeah,
yeah,
that's right. That's right, Erica. That's what it is.
and we're also trying to show what it looks like to figure it out too. You
What
know,
up?
we're just dialoguing. Like one of the things I think we fail, not even fail, we overlook. We
Right.
teach our kids how to hang out. When we hanging with
Mm,
partners, our kids is looking how we chill, how we hang out, how
right.
we kick it, what are we talking about? What is dad talking about when he's with his homeboy?
Right.
So,
Right.
so we're
Right.
also trying to show that, so maybe people in other communities could do the same thing, and we could start a movement whether we're involved or not. But
Right.
we're just showing. We're just
Yeah.
trying
There you
to
go.
open it, inspire. We
Yeah.
don't have the answers, but in order to get the answers, we have to talk it out.
Changing the conversations.
Yeah,
Changing the conversations. Because you got to think about a lot of stuff like the conversations that this generation used to hearing all the time. You know what I'm saying? Normally, this right now conversation is not a normal conversation for them.
So,
talking on this level is not a normal conversation for them, bro.
so
You know what I'm saying? So changing the conversation and the narrative of the conversation is a PowerPoint, bro.
that's even getting back to how this started. Like,
Right.
I'm at a point where I post a lot of memories and I really don't want to be on social media, but I kind of know I have to have some type of presence there. You
Right. Right. Exactly.
not wanting to
Exactly.
talk or share, and Mike, Corey, hey, let's just boom. So to me, it's just a conversation with my boys online, but at the same time, it's a much needed energy in
Right.
where they're paying people
Mm.
social media. So in return, people are just posting stuff to be distractions and take your attention away
Right.
and
Right.
sell
Right.
that for such a small fee.
Mm-hmm.
But in return, that slows us down as a community and what we're battling. So we're just trying to spark that conversation that keeps us on a positive growth streak.
What Erica say? Read that, fam.
Yes, because children are sponges. That's why we try to show up as our best selves to be an example for those.
For those behind us. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
so dope. That's real.
one of the
That's real.
things, one of the things I had a problem with was like when older people would tell me to chase my dreams.
Yeah.
You know, but are you chasing yours? Why didn't you chase yours? Why didn't you?
Right.
You know, so
Right.
just able to keep our kids going that path is absolutely right.
Right. But I will say this though. I'm gonna have to say something to that though. You know what I'm saying? Because in then, like I said, the way we was taught, it was from a different perspective. So it was like that's a negative and a positive in that. The negative is like, okay, all right, I'm gonna do this way, so you do it this way too. You know what I'm saying? That's the negative part. Now I'm not giving you the openness to like be you and do you and elevate to who you is. So I'm not saying the example that we set shouldn't be real. I'm not gonna say that, but I will say, even if let's just say my grandfather failed in life and it was something that he should have did to, I can look at him to say, damn, you did it. But if he failed in that, but he's still on my ass about, no, you be successful, you be better than me, that's still a plus too. Because I don't want you to not be where I'm at. I don't want you to not make the mistakes I made. So instead, be better than me. I don't want you to be like me. I want you to be better. So yeah, you might have not seen me chasing my dreams, or you might not seen me reach this certain goal that I'm telling you to reach, but I'm telling you to reach it because I don't want you to go through what I went through for not
Absolutely.
reaching mine. You see what I'm saying? So that's still a power structure in it too. You know what I mean? There's still power behind that too. We have to allow them to grow into who they want to be, but we also want them to realize you gotta do it in a way better than I would have even thought about doing it. Your success gonna be my smile because you took it to a level that I probably would never go. The
Mm-hmm.
time that I wasted and that I'm trying to get back, you
Mm-hmm.
have that time to get it on track right now. Take it to the next level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Erica says we have a lot more tools available to us now than those who came before us. So now
Right.
trying to turn those negatives that we might have been taught into
To
positives.
positive. There you go. Exactly, Erica. That is so real. That is so true. And now coming from the generation we came from, we had pagers, beepers, man. Remember beepers? And then we had like they had you can go on the corner, you could see like a regular just a little phone on a what I'm saying, a corner phone. You go to the phone and pick it up, a pay phone, put a quarter in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like we came up from that era where you filled out applications, bro. When you actually had a pen and wrote everything was physical. Now they at a digital time, so like it's like they got so much more advantage over us, bro. To
So
change things, bro.
I don't know. So let me bring this up. Let's start this conversation. This might be fun to indulge in. Who knows? So when we talk about Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street,
Right, right.
whatever that environment politically whatever that environment was at the time. Now we
You about to
redeveloped.
go there? Okay, come on. I know where you're going with it.
We saw that it could be done, right?
No matter what the technology was.
Well, no matter what the technology was, we
Right,
saw it be done.
right.
Now, my personal view, and I could be wrong because I don't know a lot, still learning.
Mm,
But there was one thing that really trumped us up is they cut those phone lines. The first thing they
right.
did was cut the phone lines, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Which
Yeah.
limited communication. So
Yes.
now today, we don't have no phone lines.
Right.
I don't know
Right.
if it's breaking the cycle, but how do we get back to that level of thinking or building since we
Right.
don't have no phone lines that could be cut no more?
Right. Now let me say this. Let me tap in with you. Oh my God. You went somewhere with that one. You went somewhere with that one. Let me tap in with you. Let's use the example of the phone line, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the phone line is electricity. The phone line is a form of energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when they cut that phone line and cut the communication, like you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do we get that electricity and that energy back?
Mm-hmm.
We got to start communicating on a bigger scale again and having these type of conversations on a bigger scale again. Because now the phone line don't have to be connected to an actual line. Now the phone line and the connection to that line is the energy that we put out. It's the conversations that we have. It's
Mm-hmm.
those type of things. That's the new phone line. Even if we put our cell phone down, but we in the room with 50 people and we talking on the same frequency,
Mm-hmm.
that's the new line right there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So we gotta create that type of frequency because, like we said, when they did Black Wall Street and all that stuff, they didn't have the technology that they had now. They just had the same frequency.
You know,
They had the same energy.
when you said that, it took me back to that episode when we talked about Tower of Babel.
You know what I'm talking about? They was in one mind.
Yeah, one lane's one mind, and when they cut that line, they cut the.
All the conversations was changed. No one could understand each other. It was Babel because no one. What the Babel really represented was we wasn't on the same page anymore. We got to get back on the same page, and we got to start building together again. Like in that way, once we bring that frequency and that energy back together, then that's when it's gonna really mean something. She said, Erica said, energy, free flowing communication. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the new phone line. The frequency, the energy.
She says, Erica also says, hey, Erica, thank you for participating. Hey, y'all, man, tap
Appreciate
into
it.
it. I want to hear what all y'all got to say.
Right.
We have to nourish their dreams. We are taught to work a 9 to 5 to survive. Now we are teaching the kids there is no.
So much more.
Go ahead.
There's so much more than working a 9 to 5. We have so many leaders coming up, and we just gonna let's see, keep
Morning.
pouring into the youth so they can see their purpose as well. Man, I agree with that 100%, Erica, because it's something I had put in my book, and I was talking about how your gift is your real credentials.
Mm-hmm.
Your gift is your real credentials. I'm not saying we don't use the system with the paperwork. We don't use the system for the education and all that. I'm not saying don't do that because we got to put it all together. We got to make it work together. But what I am saying is your true credentials is the gift that God put in you. Your true credentials that's going to get you far. And I say that and I stand on that because if it wasn't so, why does an uneducated entrepreneur tap into his gift and become a millionaire with no education?
Man, it's
Because he
just
followed and he flowed with his gift. So at the end of the day, we have to teach our kids, oh, don't go to school and be a lawyer and work for somebody else's law firm. No, go to school, be a lawyer, and open up your own law firm.
no.
Go to school and be a and open up your
You
own
could
practice.
you could
Tap
really
into your gift.
look. You could really skip the school part,
You really can,
and you could
technically.
and you could just buy the law firm and hire the people with the degrees.
You see what I'm saying? You see
Like,
what I'm saying? You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? And I feel you, Erica. You right.
my mom,
Already, Ricky.
like I talk about this in my book. Why be average? Shameless plug. Like,
Come on, let's go.
how growing up, my mom, whenever I would come home and say like I want to be a doctor, she'd say, "Why be a doctor and own the hospital?"
Right.
You when I
Right.
say go to the
Right.
NBA, why you want to go to the NBA? Own a team.
Mm-hmm.
Why you got
Mm-hmm.
growing up? It was frustrating, but it plugged in my mind to like, why not own the club? Why not
Right.
own it? Why not own,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't really take any credentials to own a hospital,
There
especially if
you
we get
go.
funding or we
Right.
get network and we get hire the people with the degrees.
Right. But you think about this too, though. Think about this too, though, Van. Think about how rare that was back then for parents to speak that type of life into you like your mama did. Because back then it was so many people living in that scarcity. Well, we have to work, we have to get a job, we have to go to school. We was taught that so much from this poison perspective because of slavery on down. Like I said, it all trickles back then to now. Like that perspective of, hey, we have to work for someone else. We have to do this. You want us to take care of your kids, go get a job and do this. And you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna talk about welfare. We ain't gonna get on that. You see what I'm saying? But depend on everyone else but your own talents and your own gifts. You see what I'm saying? And so to even hear your mom speak to you like that back then, and now you mentioning that, how many parents can we say from our community talk to their kids like that?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That was rare, bro. You was blessed to have that type of conversation with your mother, bro. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? A lot of us didn't have that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big plus, bro. And that's why these type of conversations are important now, because some kids still not getting those type of conversations coming from their parents, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Ricky Cummins.
Justin Joe, your mom the truth. She is, Justin. Yeah, she was the truth because she was telling us some real stuff, bro. Ricky said what?
They told Jordan he was too short to play in the NBA. He keep pushing and look. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ricky Cummings said, yeah, your mom was real. I never had that. Yeah, that's real. Ricky, me
Hey, bro,
either.
y'all giving me chills as y'all say that because me and my mom, that was a big issue for us growing up. And
Yeah.
like, I don't know if y'all can imagine as a child, it made me feel like I wasn't good enough and the things I wasn't.
Yeah. In your
You get
mind,
what?
you looked at it like she talking down on what you
Yeah.
saying, but what
Yeah.
she was trying to do was talk you up to that it was bigger than what you were saying.
And,
But you didn't understand that then. I see. I see.
that's another part. And that's another part that I think is a cycle that has to be broke. Like the Bible talks about when I was a kid, I thought as a kid. And
Mm-hmm.
like kids have their own separate way of thinking. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
as much as we do our best to try to communicate something to them, how they receive it, it's a whole nother thing.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, Ricky. She was, yeah, prepping me. And like, I talk to my mom almost every day, and we have
Right.
conversations like this for hours. But I thank her so much for that now, even though
Mm-hmm.
it separated us so much growing up.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Right. Yeah.
it's a hard thing. But
Okay.
then,
Yeah.
like my 16-year-old, right?
Right.
Like they moved to Houston, but
Mm-hmm.
he called me. He said, "Dad, what you gonna do about the BGOP sweatsuits?" I was like, "Man, I don't think I want to do sweatsuits no more." Um, I said, "I don't think everybody really like rocking sweatsuits." So he said,
Mm-hmm.
"And I did a survey." He in Houston. He said, "I did a survey with my friends and people on my timeline because they like it. Every time I wear it at school, they support." And he said, "What I think we need to do is come up with some more girl stuff He said a different colorway, color scheme. He's just giving me these feedback. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, I damn near broke in tears because I'm doing all this because I want my CEOs and executives to build this suite. I want my kids to take over BGOP and all that. But to see my son take over and have the conversation to develop this initiative, like that was dope to me.
Man, this loud ass truck out here, bro. So, but it's nice out here, man. I had to sit outside today. But
He was
what you did, man, is you planted the seed in your son, and what you showed your son was just another form of inspiration too. Now he tapping into what you doing. Basically, this was happening, bro. He's getting the understanding, the fundamentals of what his dad created, right? So now something happened to you. Guess who finna take over?
that's what you want.
Guess who finna keep it going? Because if he already bringing ideas to the table right now, imagine what he gonna do later on. If he
Ricky
know
said,
he the CEO and he the boss and he can run it how you want to run it, that's why I don't be scared of like certain colors either. I ain't scared of like bright colors and I don't be scared. I just do it, bro. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a beanie this color. I might do a shirt this color. Like that's why the BGOP shirt that you had that I got from you, that hoe was lit. I was like, I got to have it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I did my drop turners. They got that magenta color in them.
uh,
I was like, they gonna rock with this shirt, bro. They gonna rock with it.
Rick,
So that's why I did it, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, like you gotta be open to all the elements, bro, because everybody gonna have their different styles and likes and what they gonna want out of it.
you
What
see,
Ricky say?
you see what Ricky said?
I thought they was trying to cut the line. It was a truck. Bro, that truck was loud as hell, bro. I'm sitting outside. I'm enjoying the weather right now, but trying to get these elements, I have to drop off, fellas. Going to eat lunch with my kids. Have a great day, y'all. You have a great day too, Erica. Have a
That's what
great
we
day.
need more
Go
than a
go check out the book. Don't think like me. Just think on Amazon.com, Erica. Check it out.
Erica. That's example of what we need because I know she got some boys too. But that's the date. Teach them how to treat a woman, how to date a woman. The same
Right.
thing. So,
Make them open the door for you. That's what you do. You make them open the door for you today.
so,
You know what I'm saying?
so even like I guess we're talking about the BGOP stuff, like, bro. So I put together a whole presentation to get investors, stuff like that,
Right.
and I really, I really, I really. She said put it in the comments so she could check it out.
Okay. All right.
Uh, um, I even ran a little Facebook ad, targeted people in certain financial brackets, and I got 3 people to commit to the showing, but I canceled it because I didn't like who those people were, and realized that with this brand, I want to build it within my community, within people like myself, you know. And how do we find people in the community that are willing to invest, whether it's financially or mentally, in building something or being a part of building something bigger than a local brand that,
Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
you know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then having
I
a
mean, we talked about that too. Like it's deeper than just the brand itself. It's more of the movement behind the brand.
yeah, like
That's
you said,
powerful though.
having
Yeah, that's powerful.
with you, having a collaboration with up and coming designers,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, yeah. And I'm telling you now, bro, the vision that that I see with this, with BGOP and Crown Country, it's finna be big,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
It's finna be, bro. It's finna be, bro. It's finna be Kanye, nigga. I'm thinking big, goddamn. But
Yeah,
for real though, I can see it's gonna be big though, bro. And I feel like it's gonna be a statement within itself, bro. Because it ain't just about, like you said, the brand itself, but it's about the movement behind the brand and what it stands for, bro.
I'm a um We're gonna wrap it up in a few minutes, but I'm gonna give away a free piece of game tax season. Right?
Let's do it.
This is from, I kind of told you about it already, right?
Right.
For my entrepreneurs, business owners, I was so against network marketing because it left a bad taste in my mouth. But if you're a network marketer, this could help you out too. The true game of network marketing is about taxes, right? So
Mm-hmm.
this is going to be a quick tax lesson. This is tax code 162A, right? And no, I'm not a CPA or accountant or anything, but I did pay $6,000 for a damn tax class, and I'm just got a piece of that information. So one tax code 162A allows a deduction from all ordinary and necessary expenses paid or incurred during a taxable year and carrying on any trade or business. You know, that's $1 million piece of game for free if you understand what I just gave you. So a lot of these companies, people we think are making billions and millions by selling their product, they're using the tax system. Tax system is set in place as an initiative for helping the government provide welfare to the citizens. So the government doesn't create jobs, create jobs. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
There you go. There it is.
That's just a free piece. If you need more
There you
help
go.
together, inbox me or go to VantonioFraley.com and get on my schedule.
He just laced y'all up, man. He just gave y'all something. So, at the end of the day, man, it's really without the people, nothing can move, man.
Mm-hmm.
Simple and plain. Nothing can move without the people, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We did an exercise. We did an exercise when I was in elementary school, right? They took our class. It was about 15 of us, tied us in a rope, and put 4 objects in different corners, like on a basketball court. We're in the middle with this rope behind it. And we
Right.
go collect all these items, all 4 of these items. So naturally, everybody's 15 people. So everybody sees something different. And
Right.
everybody goes into a different direction to
Right.
go get the items. Nobody moves. Nothing moves. Until
Mm-hmm.
we agree to go get this item first, that item
Mm-hmm.
second, that
Right.
item third, we
Right.
can't move. You
Right.
know,
Real talk. Yeah.
way in us breaking cycles. Let's pick
Mm-hmm.
who's gonna break first. And I think just saying it out loud right now in our community, this men
Mm-hmm.
versus women cycle, we got to break that.
We gotta break
We
that
gotta,
shit. Yeah. Real talk.
we
Yeah.
gotta learn
Yeah.
how to be together with each other and not against each other, whatever that may look like. You
Right.
know.
Mm-hmm. Inbox him too some of your information. You see that? Ricky said inbox the name. He said he like black business and he supported.
All
So
right.
so Van, make sure you shoot him your information too. And so be looking out, Ricky, and whoever else been tuning in. Like we finna link up pretty soon, man. Like we got this Crown Conscious with BGOP finna move together, man. We finna move as one unit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on. We got a teen center.
Ricky
My
want to
my
spit.
partner about to do. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
He said he want a food too.
hey, Ricky. I know you could BGOP apparel, whether it's on Facebook or BGOPapparel.com. You know, and I see.
Check it out. He got some clean stuff, bro. But you know what I'm saying? Just be looking for that in the future too, man. We finna do some things, man. So hey, bro. I know you New York, bro. I know that. That's why you like to fit it, bro. But look, when you check out some of this stuff that Van got on BGOP apparel, bro, I'm telling you, you gonna cut for it, bro. You gonna cut for it. Pretty soon, you gonna see the Crown Conscious in there too, bro.
Yeah,
You're gonna see this brand in there too. You're gonna see a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? We're working on another online store as well for Crown Conscious. That's coming soon too. So be looking out for it, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Check
yeah.
it out.
We putting stuff and putting the system in place. just like a network marketing system where you where you could join in. You might, for example, pay $100. We might send you 5 shirts or whatever.
Yep.
Give you a link to the website, so whenever people purchase off your link, you get your commission, and so forth, to help expand the brand. We trying to
And that's
deal with people want to
straight up.
build like
Straight
this.
up, bro.
The stock market isn't the only way to invest, you know.
Yeah. Guys going down. The teen center, bro, I think like they start from what age, bro?
13 through 18, and we just met with Breon Price that has a 13 and under program. So now we have a transition to in all levels.
Right. So that's how it's going down, Ricky. You know what I'm saying? You know, we'll end up taking our little ones up in there too. So, you know, it goes down, bro. And then, you know, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have situations where we talking to the kids, you know, all the kids sitting down and we giving them, you know, some inspiring conversations as well, you know what I'm saying? So all that, man, that's all gonna be in play, man. We trying to do all that, man. Shouts out to 41 Cool. Shouts out to 41 Potential or anybody else who be doing Family and Friends Day. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing that for years, man. And sometimes it be things that happen where they can't always do them. But shouts out to them for doing that, man. They constantly doing something for the community and the kids and stuff. They be doing it at the big parks and stuff like that, man. Most of the time it's kind of park, but like I said, just you know, shout out to whoever trying to do something to move something different and get a kid something to look forward to and inspire them, man. Shout out to Clean, man. 41, you know how it is, you know what I'm saying? But you know, we just got to keep moving it, man, and trying to develop something that's going to enhance our kids' minds and, you know, their spirits, man. That's what's important.
Right. Give them your closing statements. Let's wrap up.
Hey, y'all, you know, say, you know, y'all like Vantonio always say, man, be great on purpose, man. You know what I'm saying? And y'all just look forward to everything we trying to do good and trying to do big, man. And if you can play a part in it, whether it's just with your voice, whatever, man, you know, try to get your hands on some of this, man, because we trying to move things with a different frequency. Y'all check out my book, Don't Think Like Me, Just Think, on Amazon.com. Y'all go to liveshoes.com, check out my shoes, drop www.aliveshoes.com/drop-turners. Check those out. Check out the aliveshoes.com/drop-41s. Y'all check them out, man. I got another brand I'm finna bring out soon too. So, man, you know, just show y'all love and y'all support.
So shout out, man, if y'all interested in real estate, hit up Home Team Cash Offer, Prosperity Innovators,
Yes, sir.
Urban Power Connections. Man, these are names you could actually type in your Facebook search. Home Team Cash Offer, Urban Power Connection, MA Homes, or check out the Mary Kemp Center as well. You know, I like to say, hey, crown consciousness, protect your crown, folks. Protect what's in, protect the energy letting out as well. Thank you for joining us. And why be average when you can be great on purpose?
Stay tapped in. Peace.